Everyone. I hope you all are fine and taking care of yourselves. This is Samreen here, and I am here with the video of English 2nd. And today I am going to start lesson number 8. So please open lesson number 8 as I am going to give you explanation of this chapter. So the name of the chapter is Christmas Morning. Okay. So students, before starting the story, I'll give you the introduction of this chapter. So by reading these blue lines, okay, it is a kind of paragraph, we will understand that what we are going to have in the story, okay. So although it is a tradition to exchange gifts for Christmas, Mrs. March had told her daughters that there would be no Christmas gifts for them as there was a shortage of money due to the ongoing war. So this is a story basically of a family, and means in that family Mrs. March means mother and four daughters of Mrs. March and a housekeeper, Hannah. Okay, so this is Christmas morning, and as before Christmas their mother told them that they are not going to get any gift as there is a shortage of money. Okay, however, she did promise that they would find a book each under their pillows, means all the daughters. At first, the girls thought that Christmas would not be Christmas without presents and decided to buy themselves a gift each with their pocket money. They themselves, no, themselves decided to buy gifts for them. But then they changed their minds and they decided to each buy a gift for their mother. So for mother there is a word mommy. Okay. So we are going to study, or we are going to read the story. Okay. So the name of four daughters are Jo, Meg, Beth and Emmy. Okay. So on Christmas morning, as their mother promised, they all got one book under their pillow. Okay. Having a message from their mother's side. Now, when I already told you that they too decided to gift something to their mother. So they started asking after getting up on that morning that where is mother. Meg asked. Then Joe and they both, Meg, they ran down to the kitchen to thank their mother for their gifts. Okay, but they came to know through their housekeeper Hannah that their mother went straight off to see what was needed to some poor people. Okay, then finally, they were very hungry, all four sisters, but they were waiting for their mother, and they too, bought something for their mother. So, what they bought actually, Beth had marked a handkerchief for her mother and picked her a beautiful rose, okay, from the garden. And Joe, who actually bought new slippers for her mother, and Emmy had bought her a little bottle of collagen. Collagen means a perfume. Okay. Then finally, when their mother came, okay, they all were very excited. But mother started, before they could say anything, mother started saying something, and she said, I want to say one word before we sit down. Not far from here lives a poor woman, Mrs. Hummel, with a little newborn baby. 6 children are huddled into one bed to keep from freezing, for they have no fire. It means the family is very poor, and the name of the family is Mrs. Hummel's family. Okay. There is nothing to eat over there, and the oldest boy came to tell me that they were hungry and cold. Now, my girls, will you give them your breakfast as a Christmas present? She asked the question, okay? Then all the daughters, all four daughters, they thought once and then they decided to give their breakfast to the poor family. Okay? Then their mother said, when we will be back from there, we will have a nice dinner, okay? And then we will sit together and we will talk. Now, next page. When they were on the way, their mother started telling about the Hummel family. It had broken windows, about the Hummel house. It had broken windows, no fire, ragged bedclothes, a sick mother, a wailing baby, a group of pale, hungry children cuddled under one old quilt. They had only one old quilt, means blanket, try to keep warm. Then these four girls and their housekeeper, they were very sad after listening this. Then finally they reached there, and in a few minutes the room began to look happy and cheerful. Hannah, who had carried wood, made a fire and stopped up the broken panes with old newspapers. Okay. Mrs. March gave the mother tea and gruel. Gruel is a kind of, we can say, dalia porridge, okay, which is made by food grains with milk, and a comfortable and comforted her with promises of help. In the meantime, the girls spread the table, set the children round the fire, and fed them like so many hungry birds. This is good, said the children as they ate and warmed their hands in front of the fire. Now, after having the breakfast, means giving them the breakfast, the four sisters, means Mrs. March's daughters, they were very happy. Though they didn't have a single bite, but they were very happy. Now, after coming home, they decided to give surprise to their mother. When they set the room, then what happened after that? She is coming. Strike up the march, Beth. Okay? Beth said, open the door, Emmy. 3 cheers for Marmee. Okay? Cried Joe, dancing about while Meg went to conduct mother to sit of honor. They set the room and they asked their mother as a queen to come and sit here with honor. Beth played a march on the piano. Emmy threw open the door and Meg gave Mrs. March a grand escort to her seat, means to accompany someone, okay, to their destination. Next, then Mrs. March was both surprised and touched and smiled with her eyes full as she examined her presents. What were the presents? I told you: slippers, collagen, then one handkerchief with a rose. Okay, and she read the little notes which her daughters wrote. Okay, now turn the page. Then the slippers went on at once. A new handkerchief was slipped into her pocket with scented with Emmy's collagen. Okay, means she started using everything. A rose was festooned in her hat, the hat which she was wearing, and a nice pair of gloves also fitted perfectly. So students, nice pair of gloves which was given to which was given from who was remaining actually. Joe gifted slippers, okay, Beth gifted handkerchief, and I told you that Emmy bought a little collagen. So who was left? Meg. So Meg gave a beautiful pair of gloves. Okay. Then there was a good deal of laughing and talking in the simple way which makes these family festivals so pleasant. They all were very happy as they gifted their breakfast to the poor family as a Christmas present. So sweet to remember long afterward. Means they will remember this one even till they till they are going to live their lives. So student, this is the story written by Louisa May Alcott, okay, who was an American novelist and poet. So student, this was the story which I have explained you. In the next video, I'll be giving you question answers of this chapter. So till then, please take care and keep studying.